This is Johnny Hernandez, freelance writer, here with Coach Gary Franklin from California Supreme here at his event, the Nike Supreme Challenge. Coach, talk to me about your event and what you've seen from this weekend.
Well, first of all, this is our fourth annual, and we just try to put on a good show with some of the kids here around Southern California. We got a lot of kids from Northern California that came up. It's been great every year, year in and year out. It's gotten better. We had a lot of kids. We started off with 30 kids in each age group, a total of 90. When kids came out, we ended up with over 100 kids, and the thing has just grown. And what we try to do here is not just roll the ball out and have the kids just run up and down and play. What we try to do is really give them good instructions, give them some drills and some skill work that they can work on, maybe take one, two things that they can learn on their own and probably apply to their game. We know that we're not going to be able to teach them everything in one weekend, but if we can give them something to say, hey, get your jump shot up. Hey, what about your footwork? Passing ahead, playing team basketball, things like that, where they keep hearing buzzwords. And pretty soon, I think, kids like that, good players anyway. Things like that, when they're hearing that, I think it'll, click in as they get older and mature.
Yeah. One thing I noticed here, Coach, was a lot of drills, like you said, a lot of individual, but you really challenge the kids. You really make it a real competitive atmosphere here at this event, really challenging kids to really better themselves. And a lot of, with Shea Cotton coming in and speaking and stuff, really preaching the message of education and really showing these kids what they really got to do to make it. With Ryan Anderson going to Boston College from your program, you're really trying to show these kids what it really takes. Is that really what you guys are trying to enforce here at the Nike Supreme Challenge?
Yeah, I think, what we try to do is, like I said, give the kids kind of maybe a starting point or some hints about how they need to improve their game, the mental approach, the attitude, the work ethic, and I think that spilled over to the academic part, which, like you had mentioned earlier, where Shea Cotton came in and spoke about education, which is very important. And a lot of times when kids, they're looking, to make the pros or go here. I think the main thing is, hey, a kid get a college education and use that as a vehicle. There was someone else that spoke earlier at the camp that said that, hey, basketball has been good to them. It's allowed them to, have a good life, meet their wife, meet their family, and that's the same way with me. Basketball allowed me to travel the world and work with a lot of different kids. Something that I enjoy doing, and just something that I'm passionate about. So.
I just want to ask you one quick question about your son. How's he enjoying college, Coach? Can't leave without leaving your son out here. How's he enjoying it up there, Cal?
Well, you know what? He's enjoying it, man. I can tell he is. I hardly really ever hear from him. He'll text me here and there, but he's growing, really good. I think as time go on, he's been adjusting well. I know in the classroom as well as on the floor, he's been doing a good job, keeping himself grounded and whatnot. So at the end of the day, I think, he's enjoying himself, and just, especially being a freshman and coming in and actually having an opportunity to play early and get his feet wet. What else you can ask?
I hear you, Coach. Well, thank you. I appreciate the interview, and it was a great event. It was a pleasure, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.